live performance.
We arrived to Tokyo late in the evening from Karuizawa, and being our last stop of our trip, it was a bittersweet feeling. Thankfully, just in the basement of the Tokyo station, we found just what we needed to turn those feelings around. So first thing that we gotta do here in Tokyo is come shopping at First Avenue here in the Tokyo Station. This is Tokyo Character Street, and we have a Pokemon Center. There's a Kirby Cafe. There's a bunch of cool stores that you can come and get all these souvenirs. You don't have to go to all these other stores. If you forget anything before you go home, come to Tokyo Station and grab whatever souvenirs you need. That's what we're gonna do here. Yay!
Normal Pikachu?
And from there, we walked back out into the Marunouchi area where a special collaboration event was being held. All the trees that we got to see were beautiful. Searching for them felt like an adventure. They weren't easy to find. Sometimes you had to go up to the higher floors, and each tree had these stamp stations. Even if you're not a big Disney fan, the creativity and details of the trees were impressive. We're back in the street. If you saw our first video, we were here for the Sakura season and back in March. So it's nice to be back in the places that we were at. This time, we wanted a convenient location close to Tokyo Station, so we stayed at the Metropolitan Tokyo Marunouchi Hotel. The room was cozy and it had great views of the city and trains. One of the highlights of this hotel, besides the views of the city, was their breakfast buffet. They served both Western and Japanese menu items that left us satisfied and full of energy for the busy day ahead. If you're visiting Tokyo and are a Disney fan, make sure to add at least one of the 2 Disney parks to your itinerary. They're both stunning, and it's hard to decide which one to visit first. Before the opening of Fantasy Springs, our favorite was the classic Tokyo Disneyland. Yes, it is inspired by the original park in California, but it is so different. There are many unique features like the covered Main Street and exclusive rides. But since the opening of the Fantasy Springs in Tokyo Disney Sea, deciding between the two is a really tough decision for us. Hey, it's almost 10:30. We got here at 7:30. They let us in at 8:30. The first thing you gotta do when you get here, you gotta try and reserve the rides, reserve your lunch or dinner reservations, and then use your premier passes and try to get into the big rides such as Winnie the Pooh, the Haunted Mansion also. That all took us about an hour and a half. We bought this hat, ears, glasses. So hopefully it's a good day. So far it is. Love being here and yeah. 僕の言った通りなの。みんな僕のクリスマスを。So we're here in Tokyo Disneyland waiting for the parade. We waited 2 hours now on the side of the little road. We'll see how it is. We're very happy, and now we get to go home. The second day, we venture out into the Ikebukuro area for a magical day at Tokyo's Harry Potter studio tour. Even at the station, you can already see little hints of our destination. The brick details on the columns, the color of the train, and the deep red surrounding the Toshimaen station were really nice details. Thursday, the November 23rd, we're going to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Oh my god, look at the ginkgo trees. So it's not actually in Tokyo, it's a little bit far. It's like a 30-minute or 40-minute train ride. The station was so cute. Even the bathroom signs had the little witch's hat. I'm excited, and I don't even like Harry Potter. It's because she's always saying I'm a Hufflepuff.
You are a Hufflepuff.
So you're a Slytherin. The making of the Harry Potter studio tour is one of those experiences that takes your breath away the moment you walk in until you walk out. From being greeted by a giant hanging dragon to a spacious dining hall with all the clever snacks you can imagine to sets that feel brought straight from the movie, it all leads to a genuinely fun and unforgettable experience that made the 4 hours that we spent there seem not enough. Just when I thought there's no way the tour could get any better, we walked into yet another set and continued to be wowed. This tour is not just sets and explanations on the making of the movies, There's also interactive experiences, restaurants, and a butterbeer garden, and souvenir shops throughout. Just showcasing the whole experience would take its own video. So I am just showing some of our favorite moments, but if you would like a full video, please let me know in the comments. After the Harry Potter experience, we went to one of the best places for everything anime, Ikebukuro. First time here. Jessica really wanted to come. I wanted to go to the hotel and take a nap.
I said whatever you want. Look, look.
Oh. Let's see. Wow. Pronto. Right away, I was amazed by the amount of people here. Just look at this crossing. It feels like there's more people here than at Shibuya crossing. Ikebukuro is known for having the newly opened anime store, boasting floors and floors of all things anime and manga. So we decided to check it out. We found items from our favorite anime, Jujutsu Kaisen, Blue Lock, Demon Slayer, but nothing really screamed at us. Still, it was fun to explore and go through bins and bins of quirky items. Around the corner was an exhibition at Anime Tokyo Station that we couldn't pass up on. Featuring a life-size display of the Nine Tails and Naruto being one of the best, if not the best animes I grew up with, it was a heartfelt exhibition that brought back a lot of nostalgia. Back in Tokyo Station, we decided to have dinner at Kiwamiya. Tokyo Station is filled with delicious restaurants waiting to be discovered. After passing through this hallway the night before, the smell of beef and the sound of meat being shaped like this finally convinced us to check it out. At this restaurant, you cook the beef to your liking and have sauces to choose from that give each bite a different taste. Paired with a bowl of rice, it seems simple, but it was the perfect, heartwarming meal to end the night. My favorite condiment, and the one you should definitely try, is wasabi. After a couple of fun but hectic days, it was time to have a relaxing day. Okay, so we're in the Ginko Tree Avenue here in Tokyo. It's about 9:30 a.m. on Friday. The leaves are mostly yellow. I think some of the trees are still a little bit green, but yeah, they're really pretty. And another spot checked off the list. Really happy that we came right now at the end of our trip as we leave on Sunday, because they were like green up until this last week. So really happy with coming today. When they're kind of more yellowish, they look from the pictures I was seeing. The plan was to check out some autumn leaves in the morning and then take an afternoon trip to the port city of Yokohama for the famous Christmas market. So took a 5-minute bus ride from the Ginko Avenue to the Tokyo National Art Center. Why we came here was to check out the view from up top to see this very popular cafe. So yeah, it's a really nice view. Didn't disappoint. So if you come, you gotta check it out. And the cafe actually doesn't open till 11, so it's about 10 o'clock right now. So we're gonna go. Yeah. Back in the Takashima area in Nihonbashi. We were here the other day too, or last time I came. For lunch, we went to Sushi no Midori, a chain restaurant that is known for its quality and really good prices. After visiting this branch and the one in Kichijoji, we know that the sushi here is a reliable and delicious option. We would not hesitate to come back. Just keep in mind that this Nihonbashi location is a standing-only sushi counter. I got the tuna special set, which was an excellent option to taste the different ways that the tuna can be served. You can also order items separately and other kinds of fish as well. Wow, we just had sushi no midori here in the Takashima Plaza. How was it? We just came back from the Kaisendon place that was really packed, and it was gonna be like a 2-hour wait time. That's what they always say. So right here we waited 15 minutes. That's why time is money, and we don't do touristy stuff in this place. In the same building, we found one of our favorite skincare brands, so we stocked up on a few items. And I just love the relaxing atmosphere that the store has. And right around the corner is the Pokemon Center Tokyo DX. So we also checked it out briefly before heading to Yokohama for the evening. The reason for going was the Christmas market at the red brick warehouses. We went on opening day. Before that, however, we paid a visit to a museum that we had on our to-do for a long time. And unfortunately, it is now closed, the Gundam Factory. Thankfully, if you missed it, there's plans to move this life-size Gundam to Osaka in 2025. The history of the Yokohama Red Brick Warehouse location dates back to the late Meiji period in 1859, where this side of the town opened as a port. The first half of the Red Brick Warehouses was built in 1911. This rich history adds to the ambience and makes it an ideal place to hold a Christmas market. There are countless Western-inspired shops serving all the warm and cozy holiday treats. From hot cocoa to apple teas and food items, you are sure to find a drink to enjoy the views of the area and the Christmas tree located right in the middle of it all. Hello, so we're here in Yokohama in the Christmas market. The entrance is only 500 yen per person. Inside there's a bunch of little food stalls, and so it's more about, I feel like, the ambience and, you know, getting Christmas ready. So if you are nearby, check it out. There's also little things you can buy, some hand creams, macarons. So yeah, check it out. On the way back, one thing we missed was taking a ride on the Yokohama Air Cabin, which is a ropeway passing through the middle of the city. Wow, what a day. So we just came back from the Yokohama Christmas market and it's 6:57. So we came to the Roppongi Hills Illumination and it's in front of the Louis Vuitton if you can't find it because we couldn't find where it was. So that's how we found out. Deepa is another Tokyo Station restaurant find. It offers a relaxing atmosphere and the chance to wind down after a busy day. A restaurant and bar, here we found some of the best drinks we had. A salty lemon sour and a golden ale that were refreshing and left us wanting for more even until now. We ordered a Napolitan pasta and fish and chips. A twist on our classic, this pasta had tomatoes, sausage, peppers, and a chewy, flavorful texture. I'm not big on pasta, but I was blown away by this one because of the in-house noodles. We also loved the pudding here. It had a firm texture with flavors that lean to a more bitter licorice taste, a welcoming and unforgettable treat. For the last full day before departure, we headed to one of the most popular areas of Tokyo, Shibuya. Our destination was Shibuya Sky. To avoid the crowds, we booked the opening slots. The first elevator takes you to the 14th floor where you have to take yet another elevator to the top of the building and onto the 47th floor. The things we do for good photos. going up the stairs after going down the escalators. After a jam-packed 2-week trip in Japan, we wanted a place to relax while enjoying the views of the city. And what's a more iconic view than Tokyo Tower? We made reservations for a tea at a modern hotel that offers excellent views of Tokyo Tower, a vibrant atmosphere, and a drink menu set perfect for the holidays. The lobby bar is part of the Tokyo Edition Hotel located in the Toranomon area. What we love about this place is that you can reserve a cozy corner overlooking Tokyo Tower while you enjoy a seasonal tea menu and a drink set. Items like teas and coffee are unlimited as part of your reservation, while alcoholic drinks are extra. Relax, enjoy the views, and time passes by without a thought. When you least expect it, the 2 hours that you are given seem too short. We wanted to spend the rest of the day here. We love exploring and visiting Ginza when we are in Tokyo. It's perfect for shopping and meeting up with friends at a coffee or tea shop. Wow, so just got out of Uniqlo, the global store. It's super packed in there, and now we're in the Ginza Avenue, and it's closed for the public. So as I was saying, it's crazy in there in the Uniqlo, so packed. And just FYI, because we didn't know, if you want to get embroidery or customization on your clothes, it takes 10 days. So for screen printing on t-shirts only and some tote bags, it takes 4 hours. So we didn't know that. We leave tomorrow, so next time maybe. Yep. I can't recommend enough the Nakamura tea shop here. It serves the best matcha parfaits. Back in Tokyo Station, going tomorrow back to the US to reality. But before we do that, we got first order of business, Tokyo Banana Pokemon. This came from Ginza, had some amazing matcha parfaits. Yeah. So we're gonna do some shopping. It's around 6:49 p.m. so we got a couple more hours. here in the Tokyo Character Street in the basement of the Tokyo Station, and honestly it's better to come here than like the anime store that we went to in Ikebukuro that is 8 floors of all anime related stuff. Here we're finding more anime stuff that we're kind of into, and we've been to the park and the museum, and we actually, I think they have some of the stuff here, so you don't even need to go to those places and come here and get some last minute stuff. So look, I think that's what everybody's doing. What seems to be a family-run cafe, this shop offered meals that felt like they were made with love. Seriously, a plump hamburger plate with a caramelized quarter onion that melts in your mouth, and a fluffy omelet rice paired with the savory demi-glaze sauce. Wow, so juicy. Just look at how juicy this hamburger was. Often regarded as the best coffee shop in Japan, we had to come and taste for ourselves. You choose between 2 different types of courses, the seasonal or the signature, and you choose the type of beans, the roaster, and the light to dark levels you prefer. They start you with the cold brew in a shot glass, and they follow with the mocktail, a milk brew paired with a spoonful of ice cream. The staff are really helpful and knowledgeable, and I think anyone who really loves coffee, even those who are barely starting to explore the world of specialty coffee, would really enjoy coming here. It's a top-notch coffee experience. It's a great opportunity to learn about your preferences and about coffee from experts.
5 course.
Finally, we finished with my favorite method of drinking coffee, a trusty old bistro technique.
First 3 pour with a circular pour to provide like a flavor and sweetness of this coffee.
We made sure to grab some beans to take home. Is it the best in the world? Let me know what you think after you visit it.
Whichever. So
As we headed to the airport in a taxi, that bittersweet feeling started to sink in. And we reflected on an unforgettable autumn trip this was. We visited some familiar places, some new places, and fell in love with Japan once again. People always ask, when's the best time to visit Japan? And my answer is always now, ASAP. But certainly the autumn colors and the welcoming of winter and Christmas makes fall an excellent time to visit Japan. Thank you so much for coming along in this journey. Please let us know your favorite travels in Japan and your favorite seasons. Bye bye.